Should the Prestigio Hotel develop and market green meetings? My name is Estelle S. Gettings, a business student of USC Aiken. Go to the next one, right here. In the past few years, potential clients have increasingly requested green meetings options as a result. First of all, what are green meetings? Which are an event that is organized with the aim of minimizing waste and promoting sustainable actions, which goes beyond the basic green practices like recycling. Executive summary. In the past few years, potential clients have increasingly requested green meetings options as a result. Prestigio managers have increasingly wondered whether providing such options could increase revenue in our conventions and meeting businesses. We will address whether Prestigio should develop and market green meetings options such as market demand for green meetings, risk of marketing green meetings, best practices and standards for green meetings, return on investments for green meetings, and recommendations. Since 2008, 23% of revenues from conventions and meetings have declined by roughly 23% of this. Since meetings constitute nearly 6% of our total revenue and form the basis of our reputation as a high-class provider of events, we may need to seek new ways of rebuilding our conventions and meeting businesses. In the late 2007, the Great Recession led to the loss of revenue for all hotels and organizations dependent on these business travel. Prestigio has not rebounded in the past few years. For one reason is that they have not rebounded is that they still do not provide options for clients who want green meetings. The director, Barbara Brookshire, has noticed that many meeting planners inquire about green meeting options. She is certain that they have lost business because they do not provide such meetings, and she expects that meeting planners will increasingly request these options. Increasingly, meeting planners expect green meeting options. For the past 5 to 6 years, surveys of meeting planners have showed that in 2009, about 51% of meeting planners reported increasing efforts to run green meetings. In a 2010 survey, 93% of meeting planners stated that they would at least occasionally use green meetings. And in a 2011 survey, 51% said green meetings were more highly prioritized than before. One of the strongest indicators that meeting planners expect green meetings options is whether they inquire about them in RFPs. The risk of marketing green meetings is that many meeting planners incorrectly believe green meetings are more expensive. In reality, most green meetings cost less than non-green meetings, yet many meetings planners or other decision makers perceive that green meetings cost more. Some executives and senior managers are not interested in green meetings. Although meeting planners organize and coordinate most of the communication between the organizations and meeting venues, they are rarely the final decision makers. Sometimes meeting planners express interest in green meetings only to lack support from decision makers in their organizations. Many potential clients view green meetings as lower quality experiences. Many meeting planners worry that although green meetings are eco-friendly and may even save money, they provide a lower quality experience. This is largely a misperception. In one recent study of conventions held in 3 common meeting destinations, Orlando, Florida, Birmingham, Alabama, Columbus, Ohio, the researchers found that green meeting practices were correlated with higher satisfaction among convention attendees. The next one is some meeting planners are unaware of green meeting options. Because of the limited supply of venues that offer legitimate green meeting options, some meeting planners assume that they will not find a venue up to their expectations. Best practices and standards for green meetings. Although meeting planners increasingly seek green meeting options, they often hold varied views of exactly what constitutes a green meeting. During the past 5 years, the options developed and marketed by major hotel chains have established current best practices. The most current best practices for green meetings is most major hotel chains now offer green meetings options that can serve as effective models for smaller hotel groups such as the Prestigio. And the Eco Meet program focuses on 4 main areas, and they are Eco Combination, which provide information to guests about how to be more environmentally conscious during their stays. Eco Service uses dishes and cutlery instead of disposable plates and plastic utensils. Provide recycling bins, use reusable items such as silk, flowers, and linen napkins. Eco Cuisine sources local, seasonal, and organically grown foods from within 100 miles, attaining 50% reduction in animal proteins. Eco Programming use electronic registration and check-in, engage in paper reduction efforts. Emerging standards for green meetings is that it is not clearly defined what constitutes green meetings. Return on investment for green meetings is that although surveys of meeting planners show growing interest in green meetings, little data exists about the return on investments for developing and marketing green meetings. Prestigio talked to 3 individuals during the past month who have initiated green meetings in their hotels as a marketing strategy. Jack Hardaway, Director of Meetings at Lionwood Hotels, Melanie, General Manager of Silver Lake Hotel and Resort, and Cafferty, Director of Sales at the Easton Inn. Each of these individuals is extensively involved in marketing meetings at their hotels, all of which are similar in size to Prestigio. Each hotel has invested approximately $150,000 to $250,000 annually to build their green meetings infrastructures. Although precisely determining how much return is due to new green meeting options is difficult, each hotel attributes between $500,000 and $1.3 million in additional revenue due to providing green meeting options. These hotels have taken the following actions which require little investments to develop and market their green meetings. They have followed the following recommendations. 1. Hire a green meeting specialist. An experienced green meeting planner or marketer could help you develop green meeting options and provide the needed expertise to develop long-term plans. 2. Get a fleet of hybrid or alternative fuel vans. Many meetings planners RFPs request that hotels provide energy-efficient transportation options. 3. Gain recognition and certification as a green meetings venue from reputable third-party organizations. Gaining certification will immediately place you in a select group of venues. Moreover, the process of gaining certification will help you develop knowledge about providing green meetings. This effort allows you to meet evolving industry standards and promote yourself with these third-party endorsements. 4. Adjust your marketing strategy to focus more extensively on local organizations. Most organizations are realizing that travel to and from the host city of an event is the least eco-friendly aspect of meetings. 5. Reevaluate prospects in the public sector. Government agencies are among the most progressive organizations that are seeking green meeting options. 6. Feature your green meeting options promptly in marketing materials. You should feature your new options promptly on your website and develop contract language that favors green meetings. Thank you for your time.